Welcome back and welcome to Women in Sports. Every Tuesday, we celebrate the women who are inspiring us and pushing the boundaries of athletics. And this week, we're starting with some softball. On Friday, the 2025 NCAA softball season officially kicked off. And this year, there are two Quad City standouts playing as Wisconsin Badgers. You can catch Riverdale's Olivia Bark and Rock Ridge's Kendra Lewis playing for the red and white all season long. But make no mistake, all eyes will be on Oklahoma this year. The Sooners are looking to secure their 5th straight Women's College World Series win. It's nearly impossible to do, and it might be even harder this year as Oklahoma just graduated the 5 core players who helped lead the Sooners to 4 straight championships. Still, there is no reason to count out Oklahoma, which says it is ready for the challenge. Turning now to golf, the 2025 Founders Cup was golden for American Yelimi No. This is the 23-year-old's 6th season with the LPGA. No ranked number 32 in the world, and this was her 111th start. After all those tries, she finally ended up winning the whole thing for the very first time. Afterward, No said she always knew a win like this would happen. It was just a matter of time. The city of Portland, meanwhile, has announced a brand new $150 million sports complex. For the first time ever, this training facility will house pro women's soccer and pro women's basketball. This will be the training center for the Portland Thorns NWLS team and the brand new Portland WNBA expansion team. It's 12 acres and hopes to elevate well-rounded athletes. Turning to gymnastics, history was made over the weekend. Check this out. This is Morgan Price. On Saturday night, she became the first ever HBCU gymnast to score a perfect 10. As a freshman, Price turned down the University of Arkansas to join Nashville's HBCU Fisk University. HBCU, of course, stands for Historically Black Colleges and Universities. And at the time, Fisk had just established the very first NCAA level HBCU gymnastics program. Price continuing to break barriers with her uneven bar perfect performance this weekend. And last week, we talked about Mikaela Shiffrin, the most winningest World Cup skier in history. After suffering a horrific crash in November, Shiffrin was planning on returning to the Alpine Skiing World Championships this Thursday to defend her giant slalom gold medal. But Shiffrin told the Associated Press she is pulling out of the race. Shiffrin says she is suffering from PTSD from her crash in November, in which she suffered a deep puncture wound. Instead, she's now focused on getting healthy and racing in her team event. And turning to our Midwest Technical Institute score standouts, there are 2 local ladies on this week's nominee list. We'll start with Sylvia Garcia Vasquez from West Liberty, Iowa. This weekend, Sylvia became the 120-pound 2025 Class 1A state wrestling champion. It's been a long time coming for Sylvia, who was the 2024 state runner-up. And just last month, she logged her 100th career win. She's joined on this week's list by Aubrey Ferguson of Clinton. Ferguson racked up 12 points and 20 rebounds for the River Queens, and she has been so good for them all season long. You have until tomorrow at noon to cast your vote for any of this week's nominees. All you got to do is head over to WQAD.com, and each week's winner will be featured on Off the Cuff. The University of Iowa women's basketball team is rallying around one of their former teammates. Just days after committing to play for the Hawkeyes in 2022, Ava Jones and her family were hit by a car. Her father died, and Ava suffered a brain injury. Ava spent years working to get healthy again, and then over the weekend, she announced she has now been diagnosed with cancer, Hodgkin lymphoma. Already, her former teammates, including Caitlin Clark, have showed a lot of love to Ava, praying for both her and her family. But finally tonight, I want to leave you with some good news. Penn State women's head volleyball coach Katie Schumacher-Cawley announced last night that she is officially cancer-free. Schumacher-Cawley had been battling breast cancer even while leading Penn State to become the 2024 volleyball champions. She became the first woman head coach to win a national volleyball title, and now she has got a whole new reason to celebrate. And that'll do it for this week's edition of Women in Sports.